All right, everybody. Cinephile Mike is here, and it is day 3 of And the Oscar Goes To, my daily series of shorts on who I believe will win, and in some cases, who I believe should win the big prize come Oscar night this year on March 2nd. So, we have covered conception, we've looked at the screenplay, so now we have to look at the director. And the nominees for Best Director this year are Sean Baker for Anora, Brady Corbet for The Brutalist, James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez, and Coralie Fargeat for The Substance. Let's take a look at these a little bit closer. First up, Sean Baker. He continues his trend of crafting powerful stories about the average person and is not afraid to dip into the ugly side of society in doing so. He allows Mikey Madison to go to 100. She runs the gamut with fire, and his approach to the use of some guerrilla filmmaking for some of the scenes was quite an entertaining sight to see in this film. Next up is Brady Corbet, who works with his Adrian Brody, led ensemble to tell a sweeping 3-hour tale of the American dream. Moving through the years needed to tell the story, he moves his cast to present the many faces of society, showing both the optimistic side and also allowing some characters to delve into the deepest that the human psyche can go. Then we have James Mangold, who helps transform Timothée Chalamet into Bob Dylan. As he moves his cast through the freewheeling, loving 60s and as Bob goes from open mic night to becoming the greatest songwriter of all time, he directs a supporting cast that each has an opportunity to shine as they are brought into Dylan's orbit and navigate their way through it. Next, we have Jacques Audiard, who directs a cast of interesting characters through a fascinating tale of a drug cartel lord who wants to go through gender reassignment surgery and build a new life for themselves, as well as to show the aftermath. Filling the screen with multiple musical numbers, Audiard attempts to give each of his stars a shining moment. And finally, we have Coralie Fargeat, who directs lead Demi Moore to one of, if not the best performance of her career in a film that challenges the awful double standards and stereotypes of the industry. With supporting turn by Margaret Qualley, Fargeat puts both actresses through the ringer and allows them to explore almost every human emotion known to man. Okay, so I will be honest. Up until the other day, I thought I knew how this award was going to go, and I'm re-recording this video because my thoughts on this have changed. But based on the recent DGA announcements, 20 of the last 25 directors who won the top prize by the DGA would go on to win the Oscar if nominated, which is true in this case. So I'm going to say that history sometimes does repeat itself. I'm going to hedge my bets and say that when that envelope is opened, we are going to hear Sean Baker's name announced for Best Director. He won the DGA. Anora is starting to really gain momentum. It won Best Picture at the Critics' Choice and the PGA Awards. I have to say, I am happy with this. Again, this is a category, though, I wish there was a tie, and I believe this is the second time I've tied this film with another one. But while I do believe Baker is worthy, I also believe that Fargeat is worthy. She took huge, big swings with The Substance this year, and unlike some of the other big films that took swings, like Emilia Perez and Megalopolis, which took a swing and missed, The Substance was absolutely a home run. So I know we're probably not going to get a tie, so I'm going to say that winner again will be Baker. So, there it is. See everyone tomorrow when I start to break down the technical elements that we need to craft a film. But until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.